You often hear terms like 32-bit and 64-bit systems. When we say 32-bit or 64-bit, we're actually talking about two things. First, the memory addresses, and second, how much data the CPU processes at a time. Let's start with the first one. Memory. In a 32-bit system, each memory address has 32 bits. So the total number of addresses is 2 raised to the power of 32. That's about 4 billion addresses. So, in simple terms, a 32-bit system can use up to 4 gigabytes of memory. In a 64-bit system, each address has 64 bits. So total addresses become 2 raised to power 64. That's about 16 exabytes, which is billions of gigabytes, which is a huge number. Now in reality, computers don't use all of that yet because of hardware and operating system limits. So a 64-bit system can use a lot more memory. Now let's look at the second meaning. This one is about how the CPU handles data. A 32-bit CPU can process 32 bits of data in one step, while a 64-bit CPU can process 64 bits in a single step. So if the data is 64 bits, a 64-bit CPU can handle it directly, but a 32-bit CPU has to break the data into 2 parts and process it in multiple steps. And the same thing happens when data moves between memory and the CPU. So when you're working with large numbers, big files, or heavy programs, a 64-bit system needs fewer steps, and fewer steps mean better efficiency. So now we have both ideas clearly. First, memory size, and the second, data processing size. And in most modern systems, both of these are 64-bit, so we simply call them 64-bit systems. So next time you hear 32-bit or 64-bit, just think of two things: how much memory the system can access and how much data it can process at once. Now here's something interesting. We just saw that memory size is limited. 32-bit systems have a clear limit. Even 64-bit systems still depend on physical RAM. But what if your system needs more memory than it actually has? How does it still run large programs? This is where things get really interesting. In the next video, we'll talk about something called virtual memory, where the operating system creates the illusion of having more memory than actually exists. And once you understand this, you'll see how your system runs huge applications even with limited RAM. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.